Alright, so tonight may have been another night where I may have kind of overnapped a bit. Funny, I had like a kind of extra long-ish nap tonight. Because I wound up, I think I started trying to rest/nap around like 7:10 or so. And then eventually I just kind of woke up mostly woke, well, not even mostly woke up, just like kind of woke up, opened my eyes a little bit, looked at the time and was like, oh god, it's 7:45, I'm already late for my alert. So I kind of started like everything like super fast, even though I was still literally in the middle of waking up. Oh, wait, is it Renee or just Reen? Well, what is the correct pronunciation for that? But yeah, for now I'll go with Renee. Renee the Prude, welcome in, thank you for the follow, and welcome into the Ketchup Cafe, where all of our snacks and beverages are served with a complimentary cup of ketchup. How you doing tonight? But yeah, so I think I'm mostly awake at this point, but we'll see if that status sticks around for like the entirety of the stream. Because yeah, I don't know if it's going to or not, because it's been kind of a long week, and I've, as usual, not been good about getting myself to bed on time. But that said, we're here right now. Yeah, you've been so busy tired recently you haven't checked new patch stuff. Has there been new patch stuff? I don't think I've seen any updates about like download updates or anything like that. Okay, there was something 4 days ago. Am I aware of this? Side quests at Elacor Fortress could become unfinishable if the player died while the mini-boss was dying. I remember you reporting that one. Issue with old save data. Okay, so that's the pistol level not updating. Game crash in the cave section of Vial of Awakening. Go to the second continent when using teleporter. Yeah, that's the one that ended our run, I believe. Level text would not update if you fast travel to a new level while standing on top of another level icon on the world map. Wait. If you fast travel to a new level while standing on top of another level icon. Oh, I think that's one of the big ones that always bugged me in my... So, like, for me, like, near the end of the run, when I'm trying to go to the... I can never remember the names of the towns, but basically the town after the Calamity... I remember always trying to fast travel there. If you just go straight down from where Vaki's level is, you could accidentally travel to Solwell instead of the actual town if you weren't careful about that. So I'll be glad to see if that's actually the one that gets fixed, if I'm correct on that one. Quality Life added an autosave point after the Mechos battle and after the conclusion of Act 1. Okay, perfect. Heck friggin' yeah. Okay. So yeah, they did the good things. And apparently I got the update without realizing I got the update. But yeah. Yeah, correct. You're from Deg's Discord? Doing quite well? Heck yeah. I suppose at this point I can start bringing everything right on in. Welcome in, everybody, to our next speedrun attempt of Heritage of Dragon's Tale. Welcome on in, King. Welcome on in, Camer. Welcome on in, Renee. Welcome on in, Caltrix. How y'all doing tonight? Yeah, you're testing it right now. I think the fast travel points have just been moved out the level entrances. I might need to see what that looks like in-game, because I'm not... Oh, that was an interesting, almost... I mean, I kind of caught the box. You didn't catch me, but I caught the box. That was kind of an interesting one. But yeah, let me go and get the game opened up before I get too distracted by things. As we all know, I will get distracted. Is there one from the future? 228? Okay, so I guess I can make this kind of official now. So I had the 228... I already forget how I phrased it before, but it was basically... I had it as kind of like a tentative date, because I didn't know if I was going to have everything set up in time or get everything basically figured out. For the most part, I've gotten all kinks with the Bizarre Shuffler resolved. So officially, at noon Central Time on 2/28, we shall be doing the BizHawk multi-world BizHawk Shuffler. I need to think of a more concise name for that, because that is just a lot of syllables. But yeah, on February 28th, which I believe is a Saturday, just to triple check. Yeah, so not this Saturday, but next Saturday, we'll be doing the solo multi-world BizHawk Shuffler randomizer stream. So I got, I think, 4 games lined up for that. Do I have 4 games or 5 games? Hold on, I gotta check this now. That's not the right folder. Just to make sure. Okay, so I have 4 games set up right now. One of them I tried my best to get as like one of the standard randomizers I do, but I just, for whatever reason, it just does not want to work with the BizHawk Shuffler program. So there's one of the common randos that we do that I wasn't able to get in, but we do have another rando that I kind of do otherwise that we have not done with like a big sequence like this before. So it'll be definitely interesting to see how that goes. During my test playthrough of that, I wound up getting BK'd in that game for about like an hour. So we'll see how it goes in the actual thing. But yes, we're gonna have at least 4 full games of it, and I'm not expecting it to be a full like 12-hour stream or anything like that. But there is always a chance of it being a 12-hour stream just because of like various games being in BK mode for like extended periods of time. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. 50 hours? Oh God, no. I mean, there was a part of me that was also considering doing, well, I'll leave the list of games as kind of a little fun little secret, even though they're not gonna be anything like necessarily new that I've done. But yeah, I was tempted to put one other particular game in there, but just given the fact that the base randomizer of it is so long, yeah, I don't know if adding the other one would have made like insanely long otherwise. But yeah, just gonna have to alert this stream. No, you've already said it's fine, but you still feel back about being be present. You know what I have to say, right? Or you know what I have to say to that, Caltrix? Actually, let me do the thing. You know what I have to say to that? Voice hugs. Hugs. Yeah, whatever you need to do, by all means. Am I doing glitches or full any percent? So that's actually kind of thing. We actually have 2 different categories that we generally run around here. One of which is relatively new. We have any percent, and the any percent round doesn't really have a lot of glitches in it, honestly. I think there's like really one big glitch. Well, big, so to speak. And it saves, I think, like maybe a minute's worth of time. And it's basically like a little bit of a map glitch is all it really is. So it's not anything like super serious as far as like glitches go. We also have another category called no body percent, which uses a secret character from this game that you unlock by beating the game itself. Which includes, basically the rules of a no body run is basically the exact same playthrough as a regular run. However, the no body character deals double damage with all their attacks, and they take double damage from all attacks. So the bosses just absolutely melt when you're playing with that character, but also you do as well. So you have to be a lot more careful with like the movement and level up timing and stuff like that. And the way we figured that out is we roll a die on the Twitch chat. So I'm going to be rolling a d10. If we roll a 1 or a 10, we do the no body run. If we roll 2 through 9, we just do a regular any percent. I'm going to go ahead and roll that now. So roll that heckin' d10. Ooh, we almost got nobody, but we're doing a regular any percent tonight. Yeah, I think we've only done like 2, maybe 3. Actually, I can look that up. How many? I think we've only done like 2 or 3 actual no body runs at this point. Okay, we've only done 2 no body runs so far. So theoretically, the PB for a no body run could eventually be faster than the any percent run. It's just a matter of being able to like survive enough time and like not die enough to actually get kind of beyond that. Yeah, we only started this relatively recently with only effectively a 20% chance per run. Yeah, it's not a high likelihood, but it's something I want to do just to kind of spice things up a little bit here and there. That's kind of the main thing for it. I was also kind of like messing around with the idea of doing a category where you can actually like swap between the 2 at will, and I wanted to call it like tag team percent. But then I realized technically you could just do that with any percent if you really wanted to, and it doesn't feel like it's that worthy of like an entire separate category at that point, even though it would be kind of interesting to try out. But yeah, that's just kind of where my headspace generally on that kind of subject is. But yeah, so I think we are ready to go ahead and get started. Make sure my controls are all correct. Okay, controls are all correct. Yeah, if I don't have my controller on before the game starts, it doesn't like have its buttons mapped properly, so I always have to check that first. And yeah, so let's go ahead and I gotta remember my keyboard controls. And begin. Now, I know we did have some pretty big gold splits that we did last week before the game just outright crashed on us, making us unable to get a PB, but ooh, I got kind of lucky with that. It's too far back. I wanted the next P bubble. I probably could have got an extra dash on the mushroom, but oh well. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we are not starting the run off like that. Let's not say we didn't. Yeah, at least a good thing is that even though this is a long run, if you have like a bad start, you can just quickly do another try at it like we're doing now. So let's try take 2. Wait. How did I get the load button? Let's try that again. I really need to speedrun how to actually start the game. I could have sworn I had the button on new game. Alright, try that again. And go. Well. I lost a bit of time there already, but a lot better than the, like, the 30-40 seconds we would have lost with the dash, so take that, I suppose. I am not being good about getting the dash after the hit. I got the 5 at least. Yeah, at least one of the good things is that you do have a little bit of leeway because of the having to wait on the bomb plant there. So if you lose like a second or so, it's actually really not a big deal. Hey, made it farther than last run. Let's go. Dang it. Oh, come on. I could have tried to get the last one, but oh well. Okay, at least I got that move done. And I think on account of the fact I'm still kind of waking up, I feel like my input timing is not quite as on par as it normally is, but heck, we'll make it through anyway. Yeah, unfortunately, the XP bubble luck is not with us so far. I wonder if it might be ever so slightly faster to try to use the fire spell on that bomb spot instead of a sword swing. Wouldn't be like greatly faster, but it might be like maybe a quarter second tops. Which, in a 2 hour plus long run, doesn't really have the biggest effect, but... And I'm always kind of thinking about like what minute changes I can make that would actually affect the run. Damn. Oh, that was almost a gold split. Holy crap. That didn't even feel like that good of a stage. Oh my god, I actually avoided that random encounter. What the heck? Okay, maybe this is actually gonna be a good run. I'm putting all my attention on reacting to those things right now. Okay, at least they immediately went away that time. Well, hopefully they just disappear immediately once you get near the town. Come on. Yeah, time game. Still a lot of run to go. But I'll take any time game. Oh, come on. That guy cheats. Well, at least we get a free bunch of XP from that guy. That's kind of nice. Okay, now my brain is starting to wonder about, like, if we do happen to get random encounters, about trying to figure out which direction is, like, most optimal for either time or XP acquisition. You know what I have? Ideally, no impact, if we just wouldn't get those in the first place. Dang it. Ooh, got them both. Nice. Ah, come on. Yeah, I think that slime does respawn if you kill it and then come back afterward. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Welcome back, Ultrix. Enjoy your backness. I love just how extended you can make these long jumps, just with enough proper bouncing at enemies. Even if it has like no practical effect on the run. Oh, I did that too early. Dang it. Just been feeling off today and you don't like it? Don't know how to describe it either? Yeah, some days are just going to be like that. Also, we're just going to go with this run. I don't feel like doing another restart at this point. But yeah, I believe you can power through a Caltrix. Whatever that feeling is, just stick your tongue at it, or stick your tongue at it and go, nyeh. I'm sure it'll make everything better. Yeah, I just finished the full test of something. It's fixed. You feel the actual bug isn't fixed, but the conditions for it to occur are impossible. I mean, I'd call that as good as a bug fix as anything. We'll attempt to eviscerate it with a sneeze. Do the thing. Make sure you sneeze so hard, it explodes. Also, I should not have dashed there. I almost died. I was feeling way too bold in my everything. Dang it. Not quite. Oh god. Oh, I won't. Okay, I think we're at a checkpoint here, so we should be fine. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, we haven't seen a single XP bubble this run yet, which is concerning me. Yeah, every death is very costly in this game. At least they're not as bad if they're like a random encounter, but random encounters shouldn't be taken to begin with. XP bubbles, that's your cue to show up. Just you gotta give them a little bit of nudge to have them overcome their stage fright. It happens to the best of us. I don't know why, but for a second there, I thought I had upstab. I don't know why I would ever think that. Yeah, simply use the OP spell on all the bosses in the run. It's very fast. Although, unfortunately, yeah, like, imagine like having to charge your MP for that spell every time, though. Actually, that'd be kind of an interesting mechanic in a way. In like just a random game where your magic points could always like slowly recharge on its own with like no maximum capacity. But you would eventually need to like upgrade that charge capacity to make it more feasible to do late game spells. But still have it technically possible if you're willing to wait like a full year or something like that. I don't think any game has actually done that as like an MP system or anything like that. Granted, it'd be kind of terrible for speedrunning because, you know, you are trying to go fast, but it would definitely be an interesting like casual game mechanic, I think. Oh, that's not a good sign. I missed the one jump, but I failed everything else. Dang it. Yeah, I think we're not PBing tonight. This feels like it was so far back, too. To be fair, though, early game checkpoints are kind of like that. They're just, like, obscenely far away. You know what? We're already losing time anyway. Look at this gamer. Yeah, I'm being a gamer because I'm already, like, behind, like, a minute on the early game of the run, so I'm doing a great at gamering. Oh, okay. At least Oh! I forgot those things can poison you. Yeah, welcome on into me. How you doing tonight? Yeah, I think I'm in the process of losing my gamer card based on how I'm playing tonight. So, yeah, that's kind of a thing. Okay, now I'm getting the movement here, at least. If I can skip this cycle. Let's go. Also, I forgot to do these. Excuse me. You found a curse bug in later game area, but I might have seen it before. I'm curious as to this cursed bug. Oh, we gotta go do all that again. Oh god. And I'll say it's not the first time that I've died to that boss in that particular manner, but it's always annoying when it's like just before. Actually, I think we did technically get the last hit on him. And then he's still. Actually, did we get the last hit? I don't even know. Just to focus on the fact that I died to even pay attention to that. The thing is, all this might actually be for the best, because I did kind of want to try another possible, like, routing optimization when it comes to the Father's Fury ability. Although I'm currently forgetting when I wanted to do that exactly. But yeah, there was something else I wanted to kind of try as well, in addition to the, Oh, so I read that as... Oh, was it? Oh, there was it. Oh, 90. Hell yeah. Okay. I'll definitely take that one. Welcome in, Gecko. How you doing tonight? Oh god, am I gonna make this still? This is not my usual... Oh, barely. Okay. Yeah, that guy can do something untoward towards someone's unmentionables. Who's the one you said you remember? Oh, okay. Oh my god. Doing alright, just been a busy work week? I definitely get that one. I've had at least a fairly productive work week if anything else. I've had like several kind of small projects that like came up out of nowhere, also kind of resolved themselves fairly quickly. And will actually give myself and a couple other people in my work a little better visibility on incoming stuff, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, otherwise it's been a mostly standard week for me. Although, granted, I could have done with about like 18 more naps before stream, but it is what it is. Yeah, because as I mentioned at the start of the stream, I wound up taking like a 30-ish minute-long nap that wound up making me go a little bit late with my stream alerts, so... Yeah, that's kind of a thing. Wanted to skip around the... Yep, the Metroid's Fortress, yeah. Yeah, there was another spot I wanted to try using the Father's Fury ability. I think it was supposed to be on like a boss of some kind, but I already forget which boss it was going to be. I wanted to see if I could still make that work as far as like the Father's Fury power acquisition thing, whatever you want to call it. Bop, bop. Okay, now we're getting all the XP bubbles. Yeah, doing some work optimization. That's my speedrunner. Yeah, so at least the thing in this case for my work for the incoming stock, it's basically being able to get my own report on like what or where our containers currently are and when they're expected to be received in, to kind of more or less have that report come out on under my own control, so I can have it done more often. If I wanted to, I control exactly what fields they show on there, stuff like that. So it just kind of makes everything look a little cleaner, which I'm definitely proud of, because I used to have like a macro set up on my Excel account to actually make all the data actually appear the way that I needed to. Oh, no. Oh, it's not getting experience for that guy either. And then we just got like 4 XP bubbles in the past 5 minutes. They heard the cue. The game is learning. And I'm learning at a lesser rate, so they're getting better than me. Ah! Your better runs already quite oof. Yeah. I mean, there is always a chance that I have just like a perfect rest of the game and we can still PB somehow. But I'm not exactly. Oh, we're 3 minutes back. Oh god. Okay, yeah, never mind. I was about to say we might still be able to come back with this, but after seeing that, just probably not. Yeah, one of the later bosses had like a minute plus minute 30. I think I have another section that's like a minute plus that we could still save time on. Trying to find a 3-minute time save. But if I can remember the one thing I was trying to maybe go for with Father's Fury, that might help. And then in combination with the 25 seconds we're going to get for free, assuming I'll have enough build-up back by the time we get that. Imagine getting world record PB of this on all runs. There was one run I had where I felt none of the run was good, but we still got like 2-minute time save. This was still relatively early and everything, but yeah, it's not unheard of technically. Okay, apparently my request for XP bubbles got like quadruplicated. Why does that block feel like it takes too many hits? Next time we just have to specifically say, that you could show up, and then they will. But the thing is, then when you prompt them to show up, that's when they're gonna not show up. And then when you say, you know what, you guys can take 5, but we don't need you for a little bit. Then they all like coalesce and fight against you at one singular moment. You have to use reverse, sideways psychology. I'm glad I paid enough attention to realize I hit that switch accidentally. At least I didn't get hit by that bomb. That's an improvement. Oh god. We should still have plenty of time. But still. Hey, I got it perfect. Okay, didn't mean to get hit there, but we made it through still. I think the key with that particular strat right there is just to be patient and let the ceiling go high enough where we can at least get under it. Because you don't strictly need the ceiling rise there to make that trick work. It just makes it a lot safer and easier. As long as you're patient enough to just wait for the initial bid, you're usually good to go. Alright, Arena 2, the Arena Ing. Ah, come on. Get down here. Not the best arena, but also not the worst. It was an arena of all time. I'm gonna try to take a little bit of extra money if I can, just to make sure we have enough by the time we get to the shop later on. Rawr! Dang it. Oh, what am I doing? That's not my strat. That's not my strat either. Well, what's trying that strat? Yeah, it's the main thing with deaths aside from time loss is the money loss. Yeah. The funny thing is, like, depending on when the death is, you can actually get an experience gain out of it, which is kind of the funny thing. But yeah, the money loss is definitely hard to kind of come back up with, because most of the money you pick up is just from the standard drops in the world. Alright, let's try this again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay. I'm grabbing this. Oh my god. Oh, I actually had to... I was able to jump in between there. Interesting. Yay for random button mashing. Ooh, barely dodged that one. Yeah, I find it so trolly how the boss is resistant to my magic. Easy level magic, a lot that oof, yeah. Especially because magic is relatively expensive to level up in the early game, too. It's like the first level is cheap, maybe kind of the second level, but after that, it's just like, it costs so much at magic. Alright, please no rhinos in my way. You son of... Okay. See, what did I say about the reverse psychology? I said to not have them in my way, and not only were they right in my way, they were coming right towards me. This game doesn't respect me. Okay, the randos, grinny mode. Yeah, definitely need to pick up the money here. Maybe that should be enough for the first phase. It's gonna be a little bit rough on the second one. Yeah, you gained like a second and a half on that split. Run alive! I'm still wondering if it might be worth it to maybe spend a level of point on health right there, so we can maybe try to do the one trick to get through there. But I don't know if the save is like significant enough to make it worth the effort. I feel like you can still kind of mess it up and still like accidentally die somehow if you're not careful. Yeah, exactly. I think it would still be faster, but just by like a fraction of a second. Which, as good as any time save in a speedrun is, for a 2-hour plus speedrun, yeah, you're not going to notice that as much, unfortunately. Okay, a little bit of chance to save some time here. Yeah, not Super Mario 64 120 star. You don't need to risk one save. Yeah, exactly. Or hell, imagine getting just like Super Mario Brothers, just the base game for that. Or like literally frames is what you're trying to save as much as possible. Or actually no, I think with the modern run, you're literally trying to save frame singular. It's not even about saving frames, because that's just how tight the run is at this point. I wonder when someone will tie the task in SMB1. It's gonna happen at some point. Yeah, aren't they like single-digit frames away from the task time at this point? Yeah, I think they're within like a second or so of the task time, if I remember correctly. I do find it kind of amusing how most of the recent world record holders have been playing on keyboard rather than actual like controller too. Oh, I was not paying attention. Nine frames off from task. Okay, yeah, I remember it being single digits. I thought it was slightly closer than that, or at least the way I phrased it correctly was correct. The way I phrased it correctly was correct. Hello, welcome to The Way I Talk. Okay, all the bomb drops there. Holy heck. Oh, it is absolutely insane. Welcome on in, Crab. How you doing tonight? No, I'm actually kind of surprised there hasn't really been like more tech discoveries over the past like decade of that run either. I know there have been some findings to make things a little bit faster, but it's only been like by like frames at a time. You kind of think that like somebody would have found something, at least, even if it wasn't like super, well, I guess I haven't really followed the scene close enough to know this for sure, but I would have figured somebody would at least find something like interesting, if not like immediately useful or anything like that. Heck you. Well, at least that guy kind of stops over there. Oh god. Not sure what I did wrong there, but I need to not do it again. Unfortunately, we're nowhere near leveling up. I take this carefully. Hey, save point, let's go. One of the kind of annoying things with trying to time the dashes while swimming is that the flame swim animation is not consistent. Like sometimes you'll do like another kind of stroke going forward, like within like a quarter of a second after you finish the dash. Sometimes you wait like an entire second before doing so. You just have to purely rely on like rhythm and timing. And the tasks have been tied in individual levels. I haven't seen that level of depth on that, though honestly not surprised. I would love to see a task of heritage because that would just show us like what the actual like current floor is based on current strategies. But unfortunately, I don't know how to use a task making tool, nor would I have the patience to make a task. That's kind of my downside right there. Especially with, again, just how long the run is and how many different things you need to worry about. Yeah, there's just a lot to it. I know, like, BizHawk, the program I used to do on my like, Super Nintendo game-related playthroughs, that is actually kind of designed as, like, a task maker program. But unfortunately, I don't know how to make it work with anything that's, like, not just, like, a ROM of some kind. And I also don't know how most of the tools for that work. But, yeah. Okay, I should not have dashed there when I did. We should be good. We should be at a checkpoint, though. Oh, not quite yet. I need to be careful. Let this guy do his thing, because I don't want to die here. Kabloom. Good, they didn't drop off a ledge and kill me. Yeah, I expect literally anything when I'm at, like, low health in the game. Like, I expect that guy to suddenly get a jetpack out of nowhere and stalk me that way. That's what I expect this game to do when I'm at low health like that. I'm gonna pick that up. Ah, I thought I could dodge that. Oh wait, I need to actually do my level ups. I was wondering why my health was so low. Then I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta do the thing. That might help. Yeah, imagine if someone ever gets bold enough to do a no level ups run of this game. Because spoiler, it's not gonna be me. Yeah, you definitely would not level up HP or anything like that at all. You probably would still do, you would definitely do magic so you can do some, like the vertical sections without any real issues with magic usage, but yeah, spending level points on health would definitely not be a thing. Is you gonna always do like that? They do that sometimes. I think it depends on like the individual character's sprite setup, basically, or like AI, whatever you want to call it. Ah, dang it. Yeah, I didn't need the bomb for that one. Let's I can go. Oh, right, I forgot about the pause strat for that one. I've been meaning to try that. Don't think you make a good save before the fight? I mean, you could use the checkpoint right beforehand, then leave the stage, and then re-enter that way. Although, unfortunately, this is also one of those bosses that you can't just refight after the fact. You only fight him once in a single playthrough, which is annoying. I think because training alter different things is weird and doesn't work. I've not considered that, honestly. I'm kind of curious now. I don't know, maybe next time we have like an experimental / like route science stream, maybe we can test out and see what happens with that. I don't think I've ever actually tried anything like that. Same with Kepler and the Tower Airship. Yeah, I feel like that calls for science down the road. Yeah, kind of I guess the biggest thing would be to figure out, like, as far as like the task goes, trying to figure out like what enemies you'd be able to easily get kills on. And I suppose there probably would at least be theoretically some kind of damage boosting as a strat, because I know there are some enemies you actually can do stuff for build forward to get hit by them, like with the lightning mage and some like the wind mages as well. You can use those to get some extra forward momentum. You can abuse a bubble every kill. Yeah, with the way that the tasks actually work when they're made, is my understanding that they're basically just, you do a regular playthrough, and then you do basically like a rewind of the gameplay itself until you find just like the right RNG seed, quote unquote, that you're looking for. And I feel like with how rare XP bubbles are in this, I'm not gonna say never gonna be able to find one with like a bajillion XP seeds next to each other, but it is extremely unlikely. I mean, it's one of those things, like, if you can figure out how to manipulate the RNG value to make that work, then maybe. Did I get 126 XP on the bottom one? Ow. There we go. Yeah, as long as you swap to it fast enough, you can get him before he goes off the screen. Actually, I think we have basically enough money as it is. Just pick up a couple of these. Well, the thing is, where does the ×3 come in on that one? Because they didn't pick up like an XP bubble or anything. I don't think. Victory bullet. Yeah, for a noob like you trade kill with a tank to soft lock the quest. No, I feel like you should get a bonus when stuff like that happens. Also, I've got the split. Yeah, the game should be like, congratulations on doing something super weird. Have like an extra level up or something. Okay, I should not have done that way, but thankfully it worked out. You know, I did something I don't normally do, and I don't know why I did it. And I don't know why I shouldn't do it. Wow, that's weird. You want to teleport to the final boss? Oh my god. I mean, if that could actually happen, though, that I would legit try to include that in the death speedrun strat as soon as I could. Even if it means, like, pure pain, and how the boss fight actually works because you're super low level. Yeah, spam buttons and then accidentally put in the teleport to Vaughn fight with max stats code. I mean, I still find it funny that there were technically some, like, developer tools that were left in the base game that somebody at random found that wasn't us, and was able to, like, kind of dev their way out of it. I think it was the Kepler fight, I think, actually, if I remember right. I'm so sad I never got to use that myself, and I never even found it. That would have been funny. It was just as simple as pressing the W button on the keyboard. Because somebody decided to remap their controls a certain way, and they're like, oh, look at this, I found a bug. Ah, dang it. Should have done a full jump. Then also the teleport to so-and-so fight with max stats code. Technically, there is precedence to that in the video game world. It's called GT code for Super Metroid. To where if you manage to get in toward the Gold Chorizo room through the back end, where you can basically pick up Screw Attack before doing the fight there. I need to. Okay. If you can get to basic. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, if you can get to the back of that fight room. And then you enter the Gold Chorizo room from the wrong direction. I think you hold L, R, up, and Y, something like that. The game just oh god, that was close. The game just literally sets your stats and upgrades at certain numbers, kind of regardless of what they would have been otherwise. So I think you end up with like 150 missiles, 50 sub-missiles, 50 power bombs, all but one. Oh god, I need to actually. Okay, I need to focus here, because I'm very low on health. Actually, you know what? We're healing. Yeah, the funny door thing you found was like some weird dev thing, too. Wait, what door thing? I'm failing to remember that one. Yeah, I'll admit, there's sometimes I just forget I have healing items in the first place, so my brain just always defaults to level up healing. But then I realized at the last second, like, oh yeah, there are potions. And I use those instead. I probably could have just used the basic lower level potion, but oh well. Oh god, okay, made that work. I don't know how I made that work, but I made that work. That's actually kind of mostly beautiful. Holy crap. Yeah, you press space on the door next to the bonfire. Oh, right, that one, yeah. I never got to toy around with that myself, but that looked like a fun one. Nice, actually got him. Did we start every time you press it? Yeah. One more attack up. I like how the screen was kind of shaking there too. I feel like that wasn't intentional, but kind of an interesting effect. Yay, bombs. Okay, as long as you hit like the right part of its hitbox, it's actually not that hard to get that turret destroyed. I was actually trying to find that hitbox, that's the awkward bit. You do find it weird how train and airship don't have specific level entries, especially for the trains as it shows up on the map. Yeah, there's an exit for it at least, but just not an entrance. I do kind of wonder how they're handled in the event that you do have to like save and quit and then kind of reload it after the fact. I'm sure somebody's had that situation come up at some point. Also, I wish the cannonballs could actually destroy the cannons, just because you can reflect them. But alas. Ow. Yay, level up. Oh, it's actually kind of I was misaligned on the ladder that time. Interesting. Oh, I couldn't do the dance. Dang it. Yeah, you did quit after dying to Vector a lot in your first go. You forgot what happened, though. Yeah, depending on how the rest of this run goes, if we get, like, another death or something like that later on, I might even maybe see what happens with the Mechlo stage when that happens. Well, not Mechlos. Actually, I think this might be our last opportunity to do that, now that I think about it, but oh well. Since there's still technically a minute chance of getting a PB on this split, we'll just keep going with this stage, but yeah, maybe in the future we'll try to do like, we'll see what shenanigans we can do with this. Bullet. I'm eagerly awaiting the day that I get a PB on this game, and the PB is like 1.5 seconds out of a 2-hour run. Yeah, I think the smallest time game we've had so far has been like 45-ish seconds, a 0.1 second PB. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. In fact, I'd be surprised if it hasn't happened or sooner than it has. And the funny thing about like a 0.1 second PB is that I would have to actually go back and retime like the beginning of the game, and then time the like basically time when I started the timer at the start of the game, and time when I ended at the end of the game, just to actually confirm it. Then in the run confirmation notes, I had to put just trust me, I did the math. I need bombs up. Wait, how did that get put there? What? Oh, I couldn't get the bomb off for free out of that one. Dang it. Well, that was a missed opportunity. Yeah, how did the bomb get set down, though? I was literally trying to throw it. There we go. Yeah, kind of one of the other big, like, I guess milestones I'm kind of looking forward to is eventually managing to get like a sub-hour Mecho's Fortress split. I don't see how that can happen with the current routing, but I would love to see that one of these days. It's like I almost want to see that more than... No, I can't fully say that. I can't say I want that more than like the sub 2-hour just overall runtime, but I definitely want to see that sooner than later. All right, time for all the text boxes. Oh, come on. Yeah, we're also going to try to do the Father's Fury ability. No, I think wherever I was planning on using it, I probably already passed it at this point. But I still wish I could remember where I was planning on using it, because I was thinking about that strat like literally this morning while I was at work. The fact that I can't remember it now is bugging the hell out of me. Dang it. You know what? Sure. Oh, I barely made that. I spent my double jump already. Why'd I allow you to do that to me? Okay, he actually kind of went away immediately. I like that. Okay, I'm glad the health dropped there at least. Okay, mostly good movement. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, God! I was pressing the Dang it. Wow, I actually almost got through all of that. I was not expecting. Okay, better. So not ideal, but better. I think we have a push in here and a bunch of extra bombs. Just like we gave that guy a bomb. Well, free 25-second time save coming in this split. Yeah, I wonder if maybe I was planning on using it maybe during the Kepler boss fight. I'm pretty sure it wasn't because that doesn't sound familiar. Although I do kind of imagine... Actually, I never actually tested. When you activate Father's Fury, you get like the double damage with the sword or whatever. Does that double damage apply to all your weapons? Or is it literally just a sword? Never even thought about that until literally just now. Yeah, because part of the thing is, I think the reason that I wasn't thinking about Kepler is that I don't feel like there'd be enough opportunity to get... How did I not take damage from that explosion? What hitbox shenanigans did I just do? Hey, you bought a lot of thin pancakes for pancake days? You have some left and leave some right now? Heck yeah. Enjoy your pancake. Just like I'm enjoying having the red guard on my ass. There we go. Oh god. Danger, Will Robinson, danger! Okay, so it's the big turret. Heck yeah, time save. Dang it. I do also appreciate that does give you a full health, a full healer as well, so if you've been taking a lot of damage, you can kind of mitigate that. Oh, come on. Oh, I thought that was a health potion. Oh, that was very panicky, but we made it. Hey, checkpoint. Yeah, the secret to getting through sections like that is to only minimally panic. Because it is basically impossible to not panic at all, so just panic as little as possible. I never have enough mental awareness to actually utilize the forward momentum of that belt. I'm always sad at myself about it. I really should just technically ignore that guy. But I always just want his XP. If I don't really need it. Okay, that section of that screen was actually pretty good. Dang it. Take that. Welcome in, Keelford. Thank you for the lurk. I knew I shouldn't have tried that. Those flames linger around for way too long. Oh, this section. You were not supposed to notice me already. That's illegal. I mean, could have gone worse. Oh, wrong side. Ducking under the first goal and jumping over the second was awesome. Not gonna lie, I don't even know what I did in that split. My brain just went into like, oh god, I gotta get out of this panic mode. So any skill that happened there was purely accidental. Which I guess is not really saying anything because all my skill is accidental. But still. Hey, I got it. That's right for a change. Ah, come on. But I like how easy that guy is actually just like completely trivialize. Accidentally locking in, exactly. Oh, I did need some elevation first. If it's all luck, then I have the world's best luck. Yeah, it's the world's best luck until the luck overflows and becomes terrible luck. Which is, basically, yes, as far as, like, how often it happens. Do I have bullets? Yeah, I have bullets. Okay, I should not have done that way. There's literally no reason to do it that way, but it made it work. Ow. There we go. Okay, I did my movement there differently than I usually do, so that's why that kind of failed. Okay, I gotta be very careful for the second phase. I really wish the Father's Fury ability worked on this section, but it is so bad. I got every bomb to land that time. Mekos doesn't have daddy issues confirmed. Wow. There we go. Okay, that must have been like a quarter-second PB right, or a gold split right there. I don't see how that would be a gold split otherwise. This one was over 4 minutes behind, pretty sure. I think it was like 3.5 at one point at most. But yeah, that was a split we definitely could have saved time on, and also this split right here we can save another minute on. So yeah, there's still a chance. Although I know like a lot of like the end game sections we had like a bunch of gold splits on as well, so it's gonna be hard to gain time on like any of those. But the important thing is just to try. Ow. Heck you. Oh, I almost went the wrong way. The comeback is happening. I want to make the comeback is inevitable joke, but I know very well the comeback is absolutely inevitable. To 0.1 second PB, it is destined. Told by the fables of years and decades and eons ago. Don't you love when you damage boost into a healing item? And then when you like damage boost into damage and then you don't get healed from it? Oop, you gotta reverse jinx it. I mean, you have fall into a pit 20 times. Oh my god. And that one of those falls, that the 20th fall into the pit crashes the game. That's what we need to say with that. So anyway, we at least have consistency with the last run. Dang it. Okay, the back cooperated that time. I'm glad for that. Death by coin. Also known as Mario Maker. All caps true, exactly. I'm amazed I made that platform right there. I don't even know what movement I did there, but it was perfect. Yeah, there's a small bug in Soul you forgot to report, but it's small. What's the bug? So I can go through the floor. Oh, right, yeah. I've seen that a few times before. I always find that to be like an amusing one, personally. But yeah, it does happen often enough where it really probably should be reported. Because I see it like most of the time when I run the game. Actually, I think the same thing can happen in the City of Alto as well, where one of the spiders can kind of do the same thing there. That one's less common, but it's still definitely a possibility. I don't know why I tried to go for that money. I literally don't need it. I guess I'm doing a all swag % run. Yeah, there was one in the sky thing where it was on the invisible roof. That one sounds familiar, but I forget the specifics of that one. I'm sorry, gold split? What? Okay, now I'm getting scared. We had a couple more random gold splits that we weren't expecting, and it was precisely in this situation that we crashed the game last time. So hopefully nothing like that happens again. Okay. I didn't press the wind spell button fast enough. That was on me. Yeah, it should be a fix, but maybe be careful with the coin drops. Yeah, I was literally thinking about that. At least that was a kind of a better death. It only maybe cost us like 10 seconds or so. We weren't so far into the stage, which is nice. Heck you, bat. Yeah, I was literally debating with myself. I was like, is it even worth it to try to kill any of the enemies in that room? Ooh, that was fun movement. Let's I can go. But yeah, unfortunately, now we're dealing with a whole bunch of gold splits we got during the PB, so we're not going to really have a chance to gain any time for the most part. Unless we get, like, God mode splits. Which is kind of already not likely based on that positioning of random encounter, but at least it moved out of the way. Oh, I got lucky with that double jump at the end there. Okay, I'm surprised it didn't land on the... Okay, I love how the fire slime died to the volcano lava thing. Yeah, volcano lava thing. I know my English. I word the English good, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, dang it. I should have seen that one coming. Please grammar your words more good. I can maybe future better try the... You think. Yeah, be sure not to get it from the rock pedal by name, not set. I'm pretty sure we did a savage so that one got fixed at least. That one should be good. No, I'm just gonna do a safety level up now. I'm not even gonna give them the chance to screw my run at this point. Oh, I got lucky with that timing. Let's I can go. Oh, didn't we need the spell there? Nice. Yeah, if I was beta that, yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, I actually got the bounce off of him. Nice. Oh, come on. Game, that's not fair. Dang it. Come on, health. Dang it. That thing never gives me health when I want it to. Heal. Okay, we got the heal. I did dick game. Love a ketchup. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I knew I wasn't making that one. I'm gonna wait for that to go down. You know what? I'm doing this again. Also getting myself an extra magic so I can do more wind spell if I need to. It's pretty close to find the most random bugs in this game. I mean, if somebody's going to, it's at least going to be someone who at least can deal with it properly. So in a way, you're kind of like the best person for the bugs to happen to. Ah, dang it. Oh, I got the quota blue thing at least. Okay, everything is literally setting me on fire. I'm taking the health. I forget how far away I am from the checkpoint. I think it should be on the next screen. Ah, dang it. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Come on. There you go. Although one concerning thing is that we don't have the, we do not have the Father's Fury points to do this guy the way we're supposed to. Okay, and I'm on fire. Oh, come on. Just need one more hit. Bastard. Literally one more hit. Although, honestly, that felt like a really good first stage, personally. Yeah, a bug you're extremely surprised wasn't found before was a solo wrong warp, though. You just had to beat the level twice. I mean, I guess you would have to go through there in case you missed, like, a random item in there, but I feel like all the items that are hidden in there are fairly obviously marked, so you wouldn't really miss any of them the first time through. But, yeah. Well, there's also a chance that maybe it was found, like, a long time ago before that, but it just never got reported. That is always a possibility. Yeah, didn't miss anything, just double-checked. Yeah. I kind of feel like with a lot of the indie games, like the smaller team games, especially with one that's like really just basically the main developer and that's kind of, and just maybe a handful of other people, I feel like a lot of players might not necessarily think that they would actually go back to the game because maybe they just don't know like the indie culture that well. But yeah. Why have I never used the wind spell strat there before? It's literally it's prime real estate meme right there. Ah, come on. Go heck you then. Dang it. I thought only get one tick of damage. Dang it, game. It's always been a little bit too much level points on health now, but... Oh, I thought that was the last hit. Okay, there we go. Okay, I thought I wanted hitting like the level up button instead. That's kind of why I hesitated. Yeah, there's no way you can get advance of that, unfortunately. But you can do that. Let's second go. Yeah, that's one of the little funny things I love about that is just how long the message hangs on there. It's like you're basically still on the title screen, and the message is still there. I shall do so at my earliest opportunity. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh god, okay. Okay, that still works. As I can go. Yeah, I remember trying to do like the down stab strat on this boss as well, since he does kind of track with you. I'm surprised at how little it actually helps as far as like damage output goes. Oh, dang it. Come on. Rawr. Come on. There we go. I don't know if this is gonna... Is this gonna gold? No, this is not gonna gold. There's too much cutscene time. That was a good segment, though. Let's second go. Only off by 2 seconds. I'll take that. Yeah, debating going to bed earlier tonight with how today has been. Again, you have no idea how to describe or explain it. I'm of the opinion that if you feel like you need the rest, you should probably get the rest. It's a listen, I tend to kind of ignore half the time, unfortunately. But yeah, rest is definitely important. So if you need rest, get your heckin' rest. Yeah, it only gets more and more so that way when you get older, too. Beware the marching of age. Imagine being a demon lord with a boomerang. I mean, it's an upgraded boomerang. That's kind of different. That's why I'm talking about that with your birthday come up. Oh yeah, that's like a 3-ish weeks from now, if I remember right. Like mid-ish March. Ah, okay, I didn't go in the poison water. That's at least good. Okay, I didn't mean to use wind spell there, but it kind of worked, I guess. Oh, I definitely needed it there. Oh, April, right. I knew it was relatively soon. I thought it was... Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, my brain has never been good with, like, remembering birthdays or anything like that. I mean, it literally took me years just to learn my parents' birthdays, which is kind of bad, but... Yeah, my brain is just not set up for that kind of thing. Yep, yeah, that's been happening since literally, like, the very first speedrun of this I did. It's also one that I keep meaning to report to the dev, but I always forget to do so. But yeah, it's not like it's not the biggest impact in the speedrun because it's like maybe half a second at worst. But yeah, it's definitely a thing. Oh god. Got a recording so you can do it later? Heck yeah. Thank you for that. They still don't know the exact date of anyone else? Well, I can tell you mine is on June 3rd, because I always do a special birthday thing, or birthday stream thing on that day. Kind of no matter what day of the week it ends up landing on. I'm actually kind of amazed I've made it past that guy. And yeah, kind of one thing you can use to remember my birthday is that my birthday is technically a funny number. My birthday is close to yours, June 11th? Heck yeah. You know, I still remember when I think within like my first year of being part of the local fur group, I was at like kind of like a house party that somebody was hosting a while back. Within the entire household at that one particular point in time, there were, I think, 10 people whose birthdays were in June in a single room. And of those 10 people, like 3 of them were within 3 days of each other. So that's what I always consider funny about my experience when it comes to like dates and stuff like that. Oh god. Okay, so I did get rid of the curse guy at least. Okay, so I think I still have I still have that guy alive, so I can use your thing. There we go. Yeah, it is actually faster to just use this on this guy. Okay, damn it. Because how much extra damage it does. Yeah, not the best arena, but also not the worst. Yeah, the June room, exactly. Yeah, and I think one of the people in that room, if I remember right, was exactly 3 days older than I was. Like, it was like June 6, 19... Or, no, oh, no, I almost gave my actual year away. But yeah. Oh, okay, at least I'm up here. But yeah, they're born just 3 days before me in the same year, and I was like, that is just heckin' amazing, straight up. You figure that hasn't even been a year since your arrival? I know it's been a good chunk of time since you came over, at least. I was like, I want to say it's been like, what, half a year or so at this point? Actually, you can click on your name to find out what day you follow. That would give us a kind of good starting range, at least. Also, meow. Welcome on in, Riv. How you doing tonight? Oh, God. Oh, God. Do I have... I'm gonna take the risk. Okay. Okay, I'm glad I got the potion there, because that would have... I don't know if that actually would have killed me there, but it would have done a lot of damage. Yeah, somehow that kind of worked. And subsequent properly entering the furry community? Heck yeah. I'll say, it still feels weird that, like, I'm the kind of reason for somebody's, like, introduction to the fandom, which is... It's really humbling, but also just kind of, like, but little old me kind of thing. I don't know if I can describe it any better than that, but yeah, it's a nice but weird feeling. Doing okay, you guess? Hopefully I can make you okay for damn sure. With my shenanigans. Friend? Friend! I don't know why that guy doesn't crumble when you attack his head compared to all the others, but I'm kind of glad he does. Ow. dang it. Oh, I almost... Okay, that was actually kind of dangerous. Oh, no. I always forget those things can curse me. Okay, I think that does get rid of the curse status because it's a cutscene. We played an hour and a half ago, 3 friends were on the bridge. Yeah, 3 is definitely the most common. Actually, I haven't even seen any other numbers in quite a while at this point. So I don't know if maybe the 2 or 4 were just like random glitches at this point. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Game Y. I am good friend? Apparently this game is not being good friend right now. But yay for actual good friends. Okay. Stupid random encounters. Randoms your encounter. But my encounters are already overly randomized. I need an unrandomizer. Which honestly kind of sounds like antithetical to my entire being. Now that I've actually said it out loud. Gonna head out again? Take everyone? Yeah, have a good night, College X. And thanks for hanging out while you could. Hey, the guy actually went the right way this time. Let's go. Ah, dang it. I kind of want to see if the bug with the random squishing against the wall here does this thing. Oh my heckin' gosh, thank you for the 5-stream streak, Riv. Holy heckies. Yay, very minuscule damage boost there. Ah, come on. That one's not fixed? I don't know what's... Yeah, I'm still wondering how that one even works then. Because again, the XP value you get from that is different than what you actually get from the angels, so... I kind of suspect that one's just gonna be like a permanent mystery for a while. There we go. Heck you. Perfect. Dang it. Yeah, we're not gonna get a goal split on this one because we have the random encounter, but we can at least see if we can get the kill. Oh, we got one big hit there. Oh, I actually overdid it. Dang it. Well. Okay, we still got him. Deegan? Or like, Losergan? Ha, got him. Yeah, I think that was more than barely over, right? I think he needed to be like right at the end of the E in Eternal. But he was like past the T in it, which is, I think, farther than I'm used to seeing him getting, actually. So in a way, that was kind of like a PB pace for the boss, but because it was a PB pace for the boss, it was actually a slow pace, which is really awkward to try to enunciate. But if you know the game, then you know what did I actually mean by that. Okay, so we still have about half a minute to save on here, as long as we don't, like... I'm guessing that was probably because of a random encounter. As long as we do decent on this split, we actually have a chance of getting back in positive. Thought I'd go further than that. Barely made that platform. Oh, that was risky. I should not have done that, but I'm glad it worked. Nice. I could technically do shenanigans here, but I'm not brave enough for that yet. Yay, 30 XP bubble at this point in the game. Totally helpful. Come on. Dang it. I'm trying to upstab that guy. He always comes in at the oddest angles. Ooh, barely made that. Dang it. Heck you. Ooh, barely avoided that. knew they were coming. And I ninja dodged them before they even knew I existed. Are you serious? I was literally entering the freaking stage. This game is heckin' rude. Oh, there goes our gold split. We can still save time though, because that wasn't that quick or long a... It wasn't that long of a random stage, so... Yeah, longest level in the entire game. Time for the endurance run. I don't know why I tried that as a strat. I know that wouldn't work. I knew that wouldn't work, rather. Oh my, I got lucky that worked. I should not have done that in that order. Nope, not that one. In the right circumstances, this spell can help, so I may as well try it. Kinda like that one. Okay, I got 2 hits. I'll take that. Ah, dang it. Come on. There we go. Yeah, not a gold split, but we gain time. That's the important bit. Yeah, finally take care of the hydrate from earlier. Oh my god, please. I didn't get any hits off of that. Oh god. Well, that just lifted me off into space. Grab the health. There we go. Okay, got him before his big attack at least. Hold up, what? I'm sorry, what? How did we have a 3-minute split there? I'm sorry, what? We must have had, like, the worst split of that fight ever. Oh my god. I mean, I feel like we might have had, like, 2 deaths at that fight before, because out of a 3-minute split on what is normally, like, just over a minute is just insane. I mean, I guess PB pace, okay. I never would have guessed that we'd be on PB pace at this point. Especially given where we were earlier. Uh-oh. Okay, I made that work. Hang on. Okay, I thought those spiders would stop lower for some reason. I kind of panicked when they didn't. Also need to put more points into magic at this point. Like, make sure I have enough for, like, all possible uses of it. The funny thing is, we still have time to save on this split, too. So we're technically not done with the time saves yet. It's kind of insane to think about at this point. Ow. Taking the safety there. Beautiful. Oh, that was a bad teleport. Faster, Flame, faster! Oh my god, I made that work. Let's go. Yeah, getting hit by enemies to recharge your spell usage is not a speed strat, but oh my god, is it a good safety strat? Let's heckin' go. Yeah, that one I will in fact accept as pure skill, because I've done it multiple times before, so I've got plenty of practice in it. For better or worse. Best thing those annoying heads have ever done. true that. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, at least it didn't poison me. There's that one. No, I didn't get a good, clear look at the health bar there, but I feel like that guy should not have had 3 hits left at that point. That's what I was thinking. I thought it was just like my eyes were deceiving me or something. Wait, I think maybe. Wait, you mean like half full entirely? Okay, I didn't see that part. I might need to look at that again later. Wait, at the start? I haven't noticed any of that. I need to double check that. Okay, I stunned the enemy I was not trying to stun. Dang it. Another bad teleport. I'm starting to get very paranoid of like another random crash at a teleporter again. Because if we thought with the crash time during the last run was really bad, imagine during like the final stage of the game. I could save time here, but I'm still not brave enough to try it yet. Yeah, especially when we're actually on PB pace. Definitely don't want to lose that if I don't have to run that risk. Oh, I barely got that one. I feel like I've done a lot of, like, barely got that platforms this run. think this is one of the easiest cycles to hit, because you just have to move once and do like one jump to dodge an enemy. But it's still pretty close otherwise. Thank you. Friggin' sniper. You're in there. Yeah, this is legit my favorite theme in the entire game, straight up. And conveniently enough, it's actually the only track from this game that's available on the musician Spotify for this too. But yeah, like the entire game has awesome music, straight up. Every single track is amazing, and it's just this one is my favorite. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, I guess you got him behind me. Nice. It is an older version, yeah, but it's basically the same version, just like slightly remastered. I think probably the best way to phrase it. But yeah, it's an amazing track. I love it so much. One of the kind of the adages of speedrunning in general is that what you want to do, make sure, is that wherever game you decide to speedrun, make sure that you enjoy the soundtrack. You're going to be hearing a lot of it and pretty much nothing but that soundtrack. Which is a very true adage, and I definitely recommend following that if you ever get interested in speedrun yourself. Wow, I've actually never made this section this early. Damn. Yeah, too bad you still can't make the entire way through in one go. Not yet. One day. I believe. If only we needed that for the speed run. Yeah, we actually have a really good shot of getting a PB on this one. No, I feel like I'm kind of giving myself shortchanged by just calling it a PB, because these are just straight up world records. Not just PBs, these are actual world records for the game. Even if I'm the only runner, I'm actually becoming more and more comfortable with actually calling these proper world records. There was a lot of work that has been put in order to get the time to this point. PB and record jelly, exactly. Actually, I like the way that sounds too. Then you get the full PB and J out of it. Good on ya. Oh, damn. That's not what's supposed to happen. Well, this phase might be a little screwy. Who's Anya? Anya cutie face. Ah, got him. Oh, I'm actually kind of wounded. Yay, XP bubble at this stage of the game? And you went to the worst side, dang it. Hey, get out of the teleport range at least fast enough. Oh, I barely got out of that range. Let's go. Yeah, another stage to level up. Wait. What stunned me? Whatever stunned me, I highly disagree. Oh, we're losing time on this split because of that. Oh, no! Damn it. I forgot how much damage that orb does. Okay. That is not what we needed. Yeah, I got too greedy. Dude, what is with the game and give me all the XP orbs now? I don't think we're gonna make it to this point. I think this fight takes a good chunk longer than... Oh, God. Dude, okay. Oh, yeah, especially with this performance currently. Dang it. Oh, come on. Okay, we got him before his teleportation at least, so I took minimal damage. Oh no. I keep forgetting he does that, okay. Oh, god damn it. Okay, at least I got some good hits on him that time. Doing that for healing. Okay. Yeah, we're not PBing at this point. God damn it. We had such a good chance. Then I got too greedy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's probably where we had our lost time from the previous run too, is I think we probably died to that fight. time for 30-second time save on Vaughn. I'm sorry, what? What is that movement? Yeah, some runs like this are just plain dicks. That they give you the false hope of thinking you're actually gonna be able to make it somewhere after giving you like the worst possible time of your life. I mean, the thing is, the current PvE split for this fight already includes a Father's Fury strat, so we're not really gonna be able to get that much out of it. Not to mention, I need to be a lot lower than he currently is. There we go, just like that. And even then, crits in this game are not random. So whatever the damage you do normally, it's just that's just the damage you do. Wait, that was still a gold split? I mean, I guess we saved a few seconds on that one. Light 4. Yeah, just invent a new spell that doesn't even exist in the game. That's the winning strat. But yeah, whenever you see the term crit that happens on an enemy, that just means you're attacking with them with their weakness, is all it is. There's no randomness of damage. 3-second time save, just 10 times off, close enough. Yeah, this was a really weird run all the way through. But you know what, the fact that we were able to complete a run after last week, I'll take that. Yeah, plus 23.2 seconds with plus 330 at the start and the death on Valkyr at the end is absurd. You're not wrong in that one. Yeah, crit's just weakness. Yeah, especially I didn't realize our Isle of Awakening split was like as bad as it was. I thought like the entire end game was basically like gold splits all around. It is good to know we do have a little bit of room at the end to work with. Yeah, I got like 130 for free there. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just if I hadn't gotten greedy with Vaughn, we would have had a record. It would have been like a good record too. It would have been like another minute off the thing, I think. And the thing is, that was still like not necessarily the best Vaughn fight either. Because if he had his head lower at the start of my Father's Fury, I could have gone even further than that. But some best now, once I get my final pick. I don't usually do the picture unless I get an actual world record, because usually I post it to the Fastest Furs channel to kind of show my progress with the speedrun, stuff like that. So if you don't get a PB, I'm not taking the screenshot. But yeah, first we have to make that save. So sum of best. So I know sum of best is already below 2 hours. What is it now, though? Wait, no, that's average. Best segments. 159.32. Okay. I don't think that was that much lower than before. Actually, I think I did mark that at the end of last stream. I still have the video file for that. Let me try to look that up and compare. Okay, so what was our... Oh, wait, that's crosscode. Oh, I'm looking the wrong date. Okay, so 212 we want to look for. So what was our sum of best there? Actually, I don't think I didn't look at sum of best last time. I don't think. Yeah, after the crash, I was just like, well, heck, and then it just ended stream. Yeah, I never checked after that one, because I know we had some gold splits on the last run, too. Although I wasn't able to save those gold splits as part of the thing, actually. Okay. Actually, I can maybe see the week before, because I have not deleted my videos in a while, so I still have the stream from the week before that. Maybe that'll show me. Wait, apparently I did... Oh, okay, no, that one was going super bad as well. Okay, so there was a Goldsmith Mekos Fortress there. Did I ever actually check some of best after things? No, I don't think I did. Yeah, because I did a bunch of, like, side stuff instead. Okay, there's the actual final fight. Would I have... Yeah, I don't think I actually checked those some best last time I looked at it. General Nachos. That's my favorite part of the end credits right there. Just seeing just random nacho stand by General Mekos, which has always made me wonder, is his name actually pronounced Mechos in order to make Mechos Nachos? I wonder if that's actually the canon pronunciation, but I don't have a way to confirm that. I guess I could just ask the developer, but still, I don't have a way to actually confirm that. But yeah, like when I first played this, I thought it's probably Mekos. Then I see the nachos and I'm like, doubt. So someone asked the dev. I'm tempted to, but also there's something about the mystery of it as well that makes me like not want to actually know the answer for sure. But yeah, that's kind of what my brain wants to go with for that one. But yeah, we have at least we're still improving on our splits, which I'll definitely take that as much as I can. So yeah, let's go see who we can heckin' raid. Who's doing the things? Apparently everybody I was looking before is already raided out since I did my thing. You're doing some of that. You're doing some art. Who have I? I've got a few people I want to kind of raid into, but I can't really decide on any particular one. You know what? Let's go with you. I think you're doing like the original. Yeah, you're doing the old school version of that game. So let's go ahead and get ready to raid into Damage, who's doing some God of War 2. And they did recently announce like a remake / remaster. I'm not sure what the proper title is of the entire original like God of War trilogy. And I'm wondering if maybe Damage is trying to kind of build up toward like maybe showing that off at some point. But yeah, I never played the original God of War games myself, so I'm kind of curious to see at least how they look like a little bit. But yeah, let's go give Damage a raid. Let me copy and paste their names. I don't want to screw up the spelling. Got a 2,992. That's at least close to an even 1,000 mark. We'll take that, I guess. Yeah, this channel is intended for mature audiences. I'll get PB next time. I feel like the next PB is close by. I just need to actually build actually focus on what I need to focus on and actually be like decent at the game, which is always, you know, a struggle. But yeah, and then raid message. Actually, hold on. How about this one? J Blush. God of War. More like God of Cuties. Yeah, we'll go with this one as a raid message because it's silly. I'm feeling silly. And Damage is also like a good kind of silly. So let's go raid Damage with that. And yeah, if you don't know my emails, use whatever kind of like blush or maybe like heart email that you have along with that. Just anything that gives like a little positive yaw kind of vibe. Yeah, I need start of last with the end of the, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I just need to actually just kind of hunker down and actually just get consistent for a change. Because legit, just the fewer deaths I get, that's where all the time save comes into play. If I just stop dying, free record, straight up. But yeah, with that, we'll be doing our Steam library tour tomorrow of the game that is kind of memed. I'll get in a little bit of why it's memed that way and why it's actually not the way it is. And yeah, we'll have a good time with that. So we'll see you all tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central for some Steam library tour shenanigans. And until then, I should bid you all a good night and your cat meme.